Namaste, Vanakkam, Hare Krishna, and welcome to Conscious Cooking. I'm Anuradha, and today we're making a delicious, hearty Mexican dish. It's a 3-bean chili. The beans that we're going to be using for our 3-bean chili are broad beans, red bean, and black bean. We're also going to need a can of tomato, which is chopped. We're going to use some jalapeno. We're going to need some feta and some coriander for garnish. And the spices we're going to be using are a little bit of paprika, some jeera powder, some Italian herb, but mainly oregano, some black pepper and salt. And we're also going to use, for a bit of a crunch, some pepper. You can use any colored pepper. We're using green today. And we're going to finish it off with a bit of lemon juice. So we start by putting in our oil in our pot, and it's medium to hot heat so that we can fry in all our peppers and our spices. So to this oil we're going to add in our jalapenos and our green pepper, and we just give it a few minutes to sizzle away. So with that nice sizzle, we know that our peppers are cooking nicely. We're going to be adding in some of our spices. So we're going to use in some paprika, about a tablespoon of paprika, about a teaspoon of jeera powder, which is used extensively in Mexican cooking. And we're going to now add in our bean at this point, all three, our black bean, which is also a very traditional Mexican bean, the red kidney bean, which we also use a lot of in Indian cooking, and our broad bean. So it's a really chunky chili. Let's stir all that in. And finally, we're going to add in a whole tin of chopped tomato. Now, to let all this come together nicely, I'm going to add about a cup of hot water and give it all a good stir. So let's add our salt and pepper at this stage, right? So you salt it for taste, and some black pepper to add seasoning. And I'm also going to use half of my oregano at this stage, and we're going to reserve the other half for the end of the dish. And now we're going to just cover this pot of chili, and we're going to let it cook and simmer for like about 10 minutes. So we're now going to add in our final ingredients, which is the juice of half a lemon, and we're going to finish it off with a sprinkling of coriander. Right, we're going to just let it cook for another few more minutes, and then we'll get ready to plate. So the addition of the coriander and the oregano at the end of the dish just adds so much more to the aroma. It brings out all those lovely flavors of this chunky chili. We're going to finish off by serving our chili with a bit of feta cheese, just crumbled over the top. And there you have our hearty Mexican 3-bean chili.
In today's scripture segment, Sadhu Rangarajan talks about surrendering at the feet of the Lord. But first, we surrender the body in Yoga for Wellness.